Good to see you. I'm your doctor today, and I will be just performing a cranial nerve exam just to check your head, because I believe you had a nasty fall from reading your medical notes. So just before we start, I'd like to for you to just confirm your name, okay, and your date of birth. Lovely. Right, before we start, are you on any medications that you haven't told any of the other doctors about? Right, okay. Do you know how much of that you take every day? Lovely. And do you take any supplements like vitamins or multivitamins, omega-3 fish oils? Okay, lovely. And do you have any known allergies? Just before we start, you may have told the nurses already, but just to double check, do you have any known allergies? Lovely, that's fine. Okay, brilliant. So you may have had a cranial nerve exam before. Quite a few of us do it in sort of different ways. We have different styles of doing it, the way that we sort of put it into motion. So we're just going to start with, I'm not going to tell you the names of the nerves because it will just fly over, unless you obviously, if you do know the names, that's great, but we're just going to start with your sense of smell. So I have a few things here that I need you to smell. This is just going to make sure that that nerve is fine. So if you could close your eyes for me, okay, and I'm just going to ask you to take one finger and close one nostril, either or, no choice, okay. I'm just going to hold this here and take a breath in. Good, yep, that was lavender, well done. Okay, if you could close your other nostril but keep your eyes shut. Okay. Take a breath in. Yep, peach, that's good. Well done. And then if you could keep both nostrils open but keep your eyes closed. Okay. And take a breath in. Lovely. That is indeed vanilla. Right. Okay. Let's just write down. Right. So we're going to move on now from your sense of smell. I don't want to spend too long doing that because we know that works. So let's move on to your visual fields, which is your sense of sight, and just different ways that you can see things, if you can follow stuff without anything going wrong. So what I'd like you to do is just stare at the tip of my nose or in between my eyes, just anywhere along this centre part of my face. I'm going to take my pen. I'd like you to keep your eyes on the tip of the pen lid. And I'm just going to keep moving it around, and I would like you to tell me when it gets outside of your vision, so when you cannot see it anymore. Okay? Lovely. So we'll start sort of about here. Good? Okay. Lovely. Yep. Good. Yep. Mhm. Good. Good. And now I'd like you to tell me when it comes into your vision, okay? Okay. Good. Good. Yep. Yep. Okay, very good. Okay, next thing I would like you to do is again focus on the tip of the pen, but this time I would like you to follow the pen where it goes, but keep your head still. So I don't want you to move your head and follow it as it goes around, I just want you to use your eyes, okay? Alright. That's good, you're doing a good job. Just keep going. Okay, good. And I'd like you to close your left eye for me. Good, and just do the same thing again. Just gonna see. Okay, and close your right eye, and just again the same thing. Looks good. Just keep following. Okay, good. Now what I'd like you to do is focus on that part of my face again that you chose. This time I don't want you to look at the pen at all. I just want you to focus on my face as the pen moves around, okay? Good. Lovely. Okay. Right. So the next bit that I'm going to do is I have two different flashlights, one of which I'm going to use for the pupil gauge. So I'm just going to see how your pupils dilate to a light, and then I'm going to use another one which is quite bright, and we're just going to move around to follow light, just to see how your eye reacts to following a light as well. So I will go and turn the light off, but I want to compare the way that your pupils dilate to reaction to light in a light situation and in a dark situation. So I'm just going to pop the light on, and I'd like you to just stare at the tip of my nose. Good. Lovely. Okay. I'm just going to do it again. Lovely. Okay, I'm just going to turn the light off, so it'll be quite dark. Okay, and I'm just going to do the same thing that I just did before. So I'm going to do it twice, once to check if your pupils dilate differently, and twice just to see what number they are on the pupil gauge. Okay? Good. Very good. Second time. And I'm just going to do a very quick exam, almost like the ones that you would have in a when you're getting your eyes tested. So if you could just look up for me, good, and look down, look to your left, look to your right, back to me. Okay, I'm just going to check your other eye, so look up, good, look down, to your left, to the right, back towards me. Very good. Okay, now I'm going to take this flashlight, which is rather bright, and it's just, I want you to follow the light for me, just like we did before. Make sure that you don't move your head at all, keep it nice and stationary. and just follow the light. If at any point the light gets too bright and it starts to hurt your eyes, just let me know and we'll turn it off. Then your eyes can adjust back and we can start again. But if it shouldn't feel too painful. It may be a bit uncomfortable at first, but we'll just give it a go. So please let me know if it is too bright. Okay. That's it, just follow the light. Good. Okay. Turn it off so your eyes can adjust. Okay, we're going to do that again, but this time can you cover your left eye please, and we'll just focus on the right eye for this. Okay, so follow the light again. Good, just keep going. Doing a good job. Okay, good. And can you cover your right eye, and we'll do the same but with the other eye. Okay? Alright then. Is it getting uncomfortable? Okay. I'll step back a bit, it might be a bit more. Okay, if you just uncover that eye and then just use both eyes again to just follow. Okay, lovely. Right, and now we are going to test where your pupil dilates quickly to light. So we did it before with the smaller flashlight to just see how it would react. This time I like to do it quicker, so I'm going to intermittently flash the flashlight on and off just to see how quickly your pupils react to the different light situations it's put into. Okay, so yep, just stare straight ahead. Good. Okay, and just look straight ahead again. Very good. Okay. Right. I'm just going to go and turn the light back on. And that is everything done with the light for the moment. Okay, this time we're going to be focusing on your peripherals again. So I'm going to step back a bit. I'd like you to stare at the centre of my face, just choose your point again. And I'm going to have two fingers up, just either side of my face. And I'm going to wiggle one or both in different places. And I would just like you to tell me whether it is the left hand or the right hand. Okay? Right, so stare straight ahead. Okay. Good. Yep. tell me if you see any double vision. No? Good. Now tell me whether it's up or down. Good. Good. Okay, lovely. Now, the same thing, stare at that centre of my face, that point that you've chosen, but this time I'm going to hold up different numbers in different parts, different corners, and I would just like you to tell me how many numbers I am holding up. Okay? So, let's start off with... Good. 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 Yep. Very good. Lovely. Okay, if you could close your right eye for me. Just do the same thing this time. Good. Very nice. Good. Okay, now cover your left eye and we'll just do the same thing. Very nice. You can open both eyes again. Okay. I would usually get you to read something. Today all I've got in the background is my little chart here and another one over there. So if you could just tell me what this one here says. Good. And if you could read the one over here. So read this line. Good. And then the one about here. Good. Okay. Right. Okay. That is all we will do with your eyes. So you can give your eyes a break now. And we'll just move on to a different part, which will be testing sort of like the nerves and the muscle function in your face. So the first thing I would like you to do is just to clench your teeth together and just keep them clenched. What I'm going to do is just feel here on your jaw. Because if you touch the sides of your jaw yourself and you clench your teeth, you can feel it here. Okay, so if you just clench your jaw, very good. Okay. I'm just going to move on to a little bit of touch on your face. So let's just get some. That's over here. Some hand gel. So I'm just going to take this cotton swab, which has been sterilised, don't worry, and I'm just going to gently touch parts of your face, and I'd like you to tell me when I touch them and what part of your face I'm touching. Okay, so if you could just close your eyes for me, please. Very good. And I'm just going to come in and touch different parts of your face, okay? Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you can open your eyes. I'm just going to take my pen lid here and I'm just going to gently tap parts of your face and just excuse me. Just get a sterilising wipe so I can wipe this down so it's clean. Okay, then I'm just going to gently touch parts of your face. Same thing when I'm just going to come in and gently touch parts of your face. So just close your eyes. Good. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Good. Yep. Good. Good. Yep. Good. Okay, good. You can open your eyes. Now I just want to see if you can differentiate in the way that you feel between a cotton bud and a pen. So we're going to do the same thing, just close your eyes for me and tell me whether I touch you with a cotton bud or the pen, okay? You don't have to tell me where, just tell me which. Okay, so close your eyes. Yep. Yep. Good. Mhm. Mhm. Good. Very good. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do is we are just going to do some funny different sort of facial movements. So this is just to test to make sure that the nerves are correctly working and also to check the symmetry between either side of your face. Obviously faces are not completely symmetrical, but there is some, symmetry in the way that you do some of your facial expressions. So if you could just raise both eyebrows. Good. Okay. If you could just frown for me. Very good. If you could stick out your tongue. That's it. Very good. If you could smile. And then a big smile to show your teeth. Good. If you could just, almost like a sneer, so just show me your teeth basically. Okay, good. What I'm going to do is ask you to screw up your eyes really tight. Okay, keep them closed, and I'm going to gently try and prise them open, but resist. Very good. You can open your eyes. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. If you could just place your arm out in front of you like this. Good, and I'm going to push down on your arm. I want you to push back up. Okay? Good, and the other one. Very good. And I'm going to place my hand against your head and I want you to push forwards, but I'm going to push backwards to resist my hand moving, okay? Good, and again. Very good. Okay. That's good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to test your hearing in both of your ears. So I'm going to rub my hands together like this. And I want you to tell me when that either stops or when you cannot hear it anymore. So I'm going to move my hands away, when it stops and you can't hear it, tell me when you can't, okay? Good, again. Very good. The other side. Good, one more time. Very good. Okay, that is the end of our cranial nerve exam. You did very well. What I'm going to do is I have all of your notes here from this test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in a file. They're going to be sent to your doctor. So if you would like to find out the results of your test, then you can pop to your doctor. From what I see here, there aren't any major things that are going on. There is a little bit of sort of lag in one of your eyes when following a pen, and the light, but that's nothing that you really need to be too concerned about. All of your nerves in your face were working perfectly, just that one little thing was a lag in your eye, which was the sort of thing that you might want to see your doctor about. We'll probably send you to the opticians to get an eye test where they can check that more in depth, but for the moment there doesn't really seem to be anything too major going on, which is a good thing. But if you'd just like to make a follow-up appointment with your doctor, just to go over everything, if your doctor feels like maybe you need another exam for another test for something, for example from your eyes, or if they would like to do a more in-depth test on just one of your nerves, then that will be you'll be referred to a specialist doctor to get that sorted out. So that is all for today. That was very good, thank you for coming in, and no worries, it was lovely having you here. Hopefully I see you very soon. Fingers crossed that we don't get to see you under such a bad situation again. But take care of yourself and make that follow-up appointment with your doctor, and we'll see you soon. Okay? Alright then.